Hello, dear Virgo. How are you all? Welcome to your love reading for February of 2026. And I hope that you're all doing okay. Dear Virgo, February is an eclipse month, as is March. March 3rd, there will be an eclipse, total lunar eclipse, and that will be in your house of others, the marriage house. So I'm wondering what's going on for you. And I'm wishing you well in whatever's happening. Mercury will also turn retrograde, and he's your ruling planet, so there will be a lot of confusion moving forward. So I'm trying to get these out to you. They're quick readings. We've got a very slow internet here. We're getting that done, but it hasn't been done yet, so it's very slow. So we need to get these readings out and get them up and out to you. Virgo, what's going on in your love life? I'm calling on Spirit, asking for guidance. What is going on with Virgo, since Saturn is also leaving finally, and Neptune, their house of others? What is going to happen for Virgo in love? What is the potential? Remember, this is a general reading. May or may not resonate for you this month. Wow, Virgo. The Death card. Are you dealing with a Scorpio? But you are going through an ending. An ending. A metamorphosis where love is concerned. What's your challenge? Worry. The typical Virgo worrywart. Change is not easy for Virgo, even though Virgo is flexible. This is deep change. This is Virgo trying to overcome their fears and their perfectionism and looking at the little details. Let's take the 5 cards. We've got secrecy, we've got stealth, we've got sneakiness here, but we've also got tact. Where are you coming from? So many swords. 5 of Cups. You have been unhappy where you've been. But the 2 Cups are standing. You don't know that they're there for you though, Virgo. Recent past, Queen of Cups, you being with a very, very open, loving, sacrificing heart. So I get strong water here, a lot of water, a lot of air. So I don't know if, what that means for you so far. Sometimes you even lose faith where your intuition is concerned. You are very intuitive. You just go into your logical demeanor, because you are about the little details, and that overrides your instinct, your intuition, because you know that giving, loving unconditionally, even though you may not have seen the return on that at some point that will be returned. What's the outcome for Virgo? 7 of Cups, many opportunities, openness. I think that things will clear because Neptune has already left Pisces. So for me, instead of this being, it could be that still things are still a little bit up in the air, but there will be many opportunities, many options where love is concerned. And the star is a wish fulfillment. It's a card of hope and truth, and a wish fulfillment coming to you at a timely distance. I don't know what's going on with Aquarius. Pluto is transiting Aquarius. And that's where the eclipse and new moon will be, which will sort of put you in a bit of a dilemma, the Aquarius and Virgo houses. There will be decisions that you're needing to make. But this is also a card of hope, a card of, it could be news that's coming in, communication. That's what Aquarius is. But after an ending, after a challenging ending, that ending will take you to a wish fulfillment. Now we've got the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is a small offer of love. Let's look at the bigger picture, and let's see for Virgo what is going on. So we've only got these. We've got Scorpio, we've got Aquarius, and they're fixed signs. I don't know if you're dealing with a fixed sign. Maybe a past and a future. But you are in very much worry, and you just keep going around in your head what's going to happen with this change that you're going through. Maybe there's been no love life at all. You're going through a metamorphosis. Pluto, Scorpio. Scorpio is, it's mystery, it's secrecy, it's an end. What's going on? We've got a wedding. The situation involves marriage. Yes, but how? Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, and getting to know each other. Interesting. I don't know if the wedding is a past marriage. I don't have indications of that right here, but we're going to take another layer. Religious factors are influencing your love life. So dealing with someone that comes from a different religion, they held different beliefs. How will the month of February pan out for Virgo? How will Virgo be emotionally? What's going on in Virgo's life? Virgo's psyche. We've got crossroads, so choices, adjustments, decisions, communication. So maybe there's a dilemma about you communicating with someone. I mean, the communication could also be flight travel. It's like the Eight of Wands for me. It's also telepathy. So you're being shown signs and synchronicities about where your life is heading and where you need to be. You're guided, and you're guided either from someone else or from your higher self. But I see solitude and loneliness. This is like the Hermit for me. You need to trust your feelings. What is it that you really feel? You are picking up on the vibrations. There will be communication if there's been a lack of communication. I see you crying over spilt milk where matters of the heart are concerned. But on your mind is also trickery, stealth, secrecy, distrust. So you're looking for the truth. You're searching for the truth. Does that mean that someone has you in the dark? Are you dealing with a Scorpio? They are very mysterious, very secretive. And there's a release that you're going through. And again, Scorpio, metamorphosis of someone that's unawakened. Let's take more advice. Let's take the wisdom of the oracle. What's going on for Virgo? Now I'm going to say, because of the religious factors, and you've got two fixed signs here, Scorpio and Aquarius. It does say keep an open mind. Keep an open mind that your soulmate may differ. I don't know if this is a message for the person you're hoping to manifest, because you're quite flexible, Virgo. So you may be dealing with someone that's quite stubborn, quite fixed, quite traditional. They could be in another marriage if there's stealth. You could be, and you could be, you could have met someone, they could be single, but you're in a marriage and they need to keep an open mind. I don't know. Let's see what your advice is. Thinker, typical Virgo card. And it's number 44. That could be an age, could be a significant number for you. Let's read number 44. The love message, and we're not taking reversals this month. Love is not logical, but when you choose a partner, it is good to have things in common other than desire. This is a time to weigh the pros and cons of your partnership. If there is enough common ground, go for it. If not, there are other fish in the sea. Don't force it to work. And should others tell you who they are, take them at their word. Now is not the time to indulge in a fantasy, no matter what. In this case, the facts are the facts. And this could be a fantasy, yes. So let's see what the Twin Flame Oracle suggests. You could be dealing with another air sign that is just a thinker all the time. Going, thinking too logically, not so much from the heart, but more from the head. What is going on? For Virgo, watching. Obsessed with you, can't let go, social media, stalker. Someone is watching you through social media, dear Virgo. Someone is in hiding and they're obsessed with you. And Scorpio is obsession as well. Could be jealousy. I don't know if you're in another connection. Someone doesn't want to show their true emotions. They fear. They fear communicating their truth, that they're at a dilemma, that they don't know what to do. Let's see, what else? Yearning. Wanting more with someone, searching for love, needing to take action. So I get that there isn't communication here. Some of you may have also gone through an ending, or that's what you think is going on, that there is an ending here. I don't know if this is the person you're hoping to manifest, that you or them may think, because there's been stealth, secrecy, so on and so forth. Let's take one more. Another eye. Jealousy. Not being respectful, unfair accusations, wandering eyes. Jealousy is also another word for Scorpio. So someone is not being totally truthful with their emotions. They've got issues, surely. They think more than... they're thinking of trying to come around, come out of the dark. They're in the dark. They're obsessed. They can't let go. I'm wondering if you haven't closed the door on someone. I'm wondering, what are the blockages? Let's take the tangled love, because this is very, very tangled for Virgo. Opposites attract. Leo had the same cards, as is, I think, Cancer. Bad boy, different beliefs, insane attraction, balance each other out. Let's see what else. Juices, fed up, walked away, no communication, taking your power back. I think it was Taurus and Gemini that got the same card. So someone did walk away, someone was fed up. There is no communication, someone's taking their power back, and this is going to, that's probably why. Virgo, have you taken your power back? Is that why they're watching you? They fear coming clean with you, coming forward. This is like a payback time for me with the juices. Right? Someone got fed up, they walked away, and there's no communication. Let's take another layer here. Let's put the star down. Let's go for more clarity here. Why do we have the Death card here? Because something was not moving. Here again we've got Virgo. I think Virgo put an ending to this relationship, stopped watering her plant. Why do we have the Nine of Swords? There was a Tower moment or big shift. The challenge was an awakening, or a shift is happening, but it's not easy. You may be having, I get Virgo, I get that you may be not sleeping well, and that there should be some clarity coming through during the nighttime, or you're expecting the worst. But the Tower is a big shift. It's something that hasn't been built well. Some of you fear change, and I don't know if it's you here or if it's your person that fears change. If you're dealing with a fixed sign, surely that's not easy. Why? Yeah, we've got Leo here as well. Someone that has issues relative to knowing their worth, or knowing that the power that they hold, or that there may be trust issues. Jealousy, obsession, a very strong sexual attraction, but someone fearing being open emotionally, I get here. And I don't think it's you, dear Virgo. What's this Five of Cups? We've got the Judgment. Again, Scorpio comes through. Crisis, choices. Let's take one more, and we've got the Fool. So someone's taken a leap of faith, or, yeah, more than likely. Or maybe someone feels like they've been lied to, deceived. Fears, even though they're in a life where there's no emotional happiness here, is fearing taking a leap of faith into a new story, being the Fool. But they've been pushed to do that. They've been pushed to do that because they're crying over spilt milk. Emotionally, they're unhappy, and they're not living their life. They're not living a happy life. Why do we have the Queen of Cups here? We've got the Queen of Pentacles. This is you, Virgo. You've been there. You've been stable. You've been dependable. You've been open emotionally. You've given your person a sense of security. Some of you may be dealing with someone that's a bit younger, because I see a Knight and a Queen here. What's sitting in between them is the emotional openness. Six of Cups, this could be someone from your past, of course, someone you feel is your soulmate, or some of you may have chosen family over your emotional happiness. In the recent past, nurturing, loving, putting your children first if you're a mother. But also you've been going down memory lane, dear Virgo. I feel that there's no communication, there's no, it's a time of separation where both of you needed to think. Let's see what the Seven of Swords is. We've got the Empress here. And the Two of Wands. Someone waiting or being tactful, waiting on an opportune moment, waiting on someone to make a choice, waiting for the portal to open, being very patient. Queen of Pentacles, of course, is Virgo, and the Empress is the higher arcana of the Queen of Pentacles here. Someone is having a hard time making a choice. What is the Seven of Cups? Seven of Pentacles. Seven is significant. July may be significant. Two of Pentacles. And then we've got the Page of Wands. Someone sending out a message, having a dilemma of, what do I do? Do I continue to invest here? Someone needed to be grounded. Finances could be playing a major role in your connection. Someone cannot be in between two worlds for too long. They need to make a decision. Remember, we've got the crossroads here. But someone is going to take that leap of faith, and that's the Aries energy. I'm wondering if that's not when. And then the Aries Libra, which is the Six of Pentacles, and that's more, I'm going to reciprocate. Or if there is a emotional loss, someone's ready to release something of the past to move towards the future. Old love, a wedding possibly, where there's been a lot of jealousy, there's been trickery or, the inability to trust. And because the obsession does remind me of the Chronos, Saturn energy, right? Obsession, being obsessed with someone, trying to control a situation. This is more about breaking out, breaking free. You may be releasing someone that has got complexes. I don't know if that's going to be a Scorpio or that's just the metamorphosis you're going through. And some of you are yearning very deeply that you want more with someone. But you're needing to take action, Virgo. You've been sort of stuck in your thoughts as well. Feels like the Tower is going to get you moving, surely. What's at the foundation? Four of Swords. Someone needs time. We see the Four of Swords is the waiting period. It's the soldier, let's say, right? The wounded that needs to go through healing. But what is that card? What is the Star? Because that speaks to hope and healing. We've got the Six of Swords, which says you're in transition. Possibly also moving physically. Let's take some messages from your person. It's not a very, very clear reading. It's a lot of stop and start here, and we would need to analyze a lot more. But let's get into the mind of your person. I'm sorry I couldn't do right by you. You've been in my dreams. I've never forgotten you, even though you think I have. You inspire me. No other compares to you. I've thought a lot about you lately. Yeah, it's not enough to just think, you need to take action, mate. But that's why there's a lot of yearning here. Someone fears coming forward. Remember what I said, the unawakened here. And there's a dark offer beneath that. You see that? So someone fears offering you. They need to go through a purging, releasing the toxicity, releasing the fears. All right, Virgo, that's what I have for you. I hope that helped. Wishing you love and light and good luck. Hopefully things will clear for you very soon. Namaste.